Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Going to spend some time with Frederic Haddad. And recently he wrote an article, actually he participated in an article with us at priceofbusiness.com. You know, not only do we do great radio interviews that show up at priceofbusiness.com and usdailyreview.com, but we also do articles at priceofbusiness.com to get additional perspective. We like what he wrote. The topic is who you know or what you know in sales to get sales accomplished and sales done. We liked what he wrote and asked him to join us to elaborate a little more on it. His company's called Kodak. And Frederic, welcome to the program. Kind of give us your elevator speech real quick to get us started.
Okay, so I'm Frederic Haddad, and I'm the founder of Kodak Inc. We founded Kodak in 2011 after we identified some inefficiencies in the operations of certain businesses. So we focused on two aspects. One of them is to maximize the revenue of our clients through the use of technology, and the other one was to reduce the cost of running the businesses, the operations of the businesses of our clients, also using technology. So our end goal is always to maximize the profitability for our clients, of course. And so we've been on for 3 years now, and we're having big success here in Canada and the States.
Very good. Talk about the importance of relationship, who you know versus merely what you know. Obviously, what you know is great, but it doesn't help you much unless you know people to show that information off to. Is that true?
Yes. Well, of course, the bigger the company you're dealing with, the more who you know is important, because the big companies, they have, a defined structure. So there are people that are responsible for certain types of decisions. So if you're going to want to be able to sell your product or your service to them, you're going to have to know or at least be able to meet with the right people and have them give you their time.
Yeah.
So the first step, selling big, is who you know, of course.
So how do you at your company get to know the people you need to know in order to make business happen?
Oh, well, there are several ways to do that. Actually, one way that's worked well for us is through LinkedIn. The LinkedIn network has it's the biggest network of business people, and if you actually pay for a more premium account, you can send your pitches or your messages directly to the right people without even knowing their name. So what we usually do is, for example, we target the marketing director of a specific company, and LinkedIn will actually take care of delivering the message to the right guy. So that's how we often get introductions to those people.
Yeah.
But we also sometimes do either cold calling or cold mailing. So we send out emails, direct mails, and call the companies, and we ask for the right type of person. So who would just call up a company and say, who is your marketing director? Can we have a meeting with them, etc.? And that's how it happens.
Frederic, I got to wrap it up. The website, by the way, to learn more about Frederic and his company is Kodak, CODDICT.com. That's Kodak.com. And thanks so much for being with us.
Oh, thank you very much, Kevin.
We enjoyed it. When we
have
come back,
a great day.
You too. When we come back, much more for you. I want to remind you, best content here shows up over there at usdailyreview.com, and this is The Price of Business.
It's been getting so hard living with the things